Okay, that's priority. That goes in here. He's been sick on me. I'm coming in. Stop vomiting, you idiot!
It also has an optional extra on it.
It has air conditioning, yes.
Yes, it has something else.
Ah, yes.
Oh.
No, but I didn't do...
What this actually means in Italian is bell end.
Go! Come on, little Nova, here we go. Here. Oh, that's...
Gee, that was enormous.
But, and this is crucial, a lot of people ask me this, can you get Sienna Miller in the glove box? Well, let's find out. Sienna, are you in there?
Yeah.
You are? And are you comfortable?
Very.
Marvellous, goodbye. Good mark for the Yeti there. To try and understand why the Robin was so popular up north, I pulled over to chat to some enthusiasts.
So this is the start, yeah? Careful. So this one goes... Now, James, just do them when I'm getting the... No! That's...
What the bloody hell?
Oops. It's gone!
What?
The cat!
No! The cat had not fared well. Then a young policeman arrived.
Where was the cat before?
It's there, but the...
So is it your cat or...
It's dead.
And his name? Tiddles.
Dead.
Tiddles.
Ex-cat.
Okay. That's not gone well. Sorry. Sorry, that's gone badly wrong. It's going to come... Oh. Sorry. Sorry.
Having failed the handbrake test, he's knocked down the sign warning him how steep the hill is.
Great news.
What?
The days...
They know what it is.
But this teamwork nonsense wasn't getting us anywhere. Ram me!
Jeremy.
Go, it's going to be dark by the time I get there.
OK, I'm very happy with the Buick LeSabre Custom.
How big's your engine?
5.7 litres.
7-litre V8 motor.
160 horsepower in the Buick.
It's 200 horsepower, okay? How do they get so few horsepower from a V8 motor?
I don't know.
And then if you're losing, you just go for the I've never used a tampon.
If you're a
Just
bloke, that is a winner. That is a winner. I'll remember that tip.
I have.
You've used a tampon?
Are you sure?
You know, spillage.
Oh, mate, what?
Well, I had a bit of an accident on the cooker once. You know.
Sorry, this is getting worse.
No, no, hear me out. When you're boiling something, I was doing something with milk in it, and it boiled over, and it goes in that bit at the back where you can't get your finger in. And if you don't clean it up, if you don't clean that out, it goes rancid and it smells forever.
You use the tampons to clean a cooker? And this
Because
is a
I
man
couldn't
who
get my
tells me
finger in it.
60 now.
Cock.
That didn't look good for James. Look at your Capri.
Never mind the sodding Capri. Look at that.
I think this... Well, you can get these in order.
I'm sorry, mate.
Eventually, we did find fresh meat, but it was a bit too fresh.
I thought you were going to run it over.
No, even I wouldn't do that. What do you... Don't do that, tortoise! How can you have... There's no wild tortoises.
Well, they're going to be somewhere.
He's escaped with some 8-year-old girl.
How does a tortoise escape? Come back! Come back!
20, 30... Oh, yeah. That's just massively improved it. No, it's made no difference! Let it rock! Go on! Yeah, that's much better. That isn't. No, no! Why did he brake so soon? Ow!
What's this?
Crocodile's ear.
It's hairy.
Crocodiles do have hairy ears.
They don't even have ears.
They do! That was a crocodile who was coming to eat us. And my claymore saved our lives.
Look what we've got here, Hammond. It's a crocodile's hoof.
You've detonated one of the man's cows.
Let's not get bogged down with ooh, blew up. This, though, does have a reverse gear. So, here we go. Beep, 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 beep.
Here he comes, ladies
Here
and
he
gentlemen.
comes.
Doff your hats, roll out the barrel.
Any old iron, any old iron, any old
iron.
iron.
I'm going to give it a full Sterling Moss!
It's like...
South, very briefly, then we turn west, across this island, then we're going across here, which is frozen sea, which will be quite smooth and easy, onto this, which is Bathurst Island. Now, there could be a couple of ravines and so on. It's quite mountainous here. But once we've got across there, there's a checkpoint here where fuel has been dropped for us.
Don't need that.
Obviously.
Dog food, cannon meat.
But I'll do.
Yeah, a little bit of all that sort of stuff. And then we go again across frozen sea, which should be fairly easy, except maybe for the odd pressure ridge, which has been built up by the force of ice coming down from the north, and maybe the odd ice boulder field or so on. Then we continue, we have to skirt around this island, but we cross the land here, and the magnetic North Pole is there, approximately 400 miles away.
Good.
Any questions?
No.
But what you're saying is we leave here and go north for a bit.
Pretty much, yeah.
What I'm interested in is what's that area called as we cross Bathurst Island?
Oh, the Réserve Nationale de Faune de Polar Bear Pass.
Why is
That
it called Polar Bear Pass? In my mind, it's a pass full of polar bears.
That's exactly what it is.
If we've made it to there, we're in with a good chance. But there is still, of course, the possibility that, well, as much as 100 yards from our goal. Is that a building? It is a building. Is it?
Now what have we found?
Oh, God, it's full of stuff.
Oh, this is a great bedroom.
Don't you think that's fantastic, finding that?
James, have you forgotten something?
What?
We're in a race.
No, we're miles ahead. Come on, this is worth seeing. Nobody ever comes here. When do you think someone was last here?
Oh, no, wonder why nobody ever comes here.
I can't believe you don't find this really interesting.
Meanwhile, Richard Hammond tears past
Oh,
his
he's not going to
dogs.
tear past. Snowy,
Look here,
admittedly.
James. A whole sitting room.
No, look. It's a cupboard full of crockery.
A cupboard with crockery in it.
Please stop being fatuous. It's interesting.
Maybe I could keep down on this sofa. Well,
Look,
maybe
they're
I
all
could
frozen
keep...
together. Look what it is. This dates it. Do you know what that is?
A saucer.
Pyrex. 70s.
So is this the accommodation block?
I think so, yeah. There you go. It's a bedroom. Only one slight problem. I like the Daisy Sandero. It was honest and simple. It was refreshing. It's broken.
I know you're supposed to give and not count the cost, but it was 4,000 euros.
Eventually, we pulled over for a spot of Romanian lunch, where, for a change, Jeremy had an opinion on something.
Can I just say as well, James?
Yeah.
You brought the wrong car.
I'm not interested.
No, but it's true.
It isn't
We're
true.
supposed to be...
What's wrong with it?
Because it's a supercar. These
Oh,
are
no.
ours are proper cars. They've got boots at the back, engines at the front. They're proper cars. But they're the one step up from the Mercedes SL or BMW 6 Series. They're that sort of car, not that.
So what can't I do in that car that you can do in yours?
You're going to be less comfortable in that than we are.
And you can't drive around without looking slightly like you're trying to imagine you're on a racetrack, which you're not. You're behind a lorry in Romania.
And every time you want to put a suitcase in it, you're going to have to lift the front up and you're going to get dirty hands.
I can't drive around without looking as if I think I'm on a racetrack, says the man in the Ferrari, who spent their whole life going on about overtaking manoeuvres.
That's the point.
Nobody cares about that. Nobody looks, oh, yeah, well, that's a Ferrari, but actually it's a GT car.
Do you remember Georgians and Victorians went on grand tours in northern Italy? Did they go on sports horses or long loping horses?
This will be
They
good.
went on the train.
Yeah.
I don't think George... I need to do the calculation to get it into gallons, don't I? Which is times divide by 4.45.
Yes, put it in the memory.
I don't know how you do that.
Memory plus.
Which is memory plus. I can't get my
What do you
glasses
divide
on.
the gallons by?
Oh, God, you two are so hopeless.
4.4. No, gallons.
No,
Memory
the litres
plus.
divide by...
Memory plus. I've done
Right,
that.
but then clear.
4.45.
Clear.
Divide it by. James.
Wait a minute. What was your
Is it
mileage?
4.45?
What?
What was your mileage?
What is my mileage? This is pathetic.
This is
What is my
hopeless.
mileage?
Do you divide
Right.
it by 4.45?
What's that? Why have you made me... OK, so it's
James.
126.
What to divide the mileage by? The gallons by 4.45.
126.4.
If you've got gallons.
That's my mileage.
Right, press the divide button,
I've got litres.
which is that one. It's like a dash with a dot on it.
Yes, 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 yes. And,
And then
what?
press memory recall,
Which is that
your
one.
gallons, yes, and then press equals, and you should have a figure. I know
What
what
do I
it is.
divide my
Roughly
litres by?
4.45. Right.
Right, Hammond, since
Has
you
anybody-
cheated and hardly drove anywhere today, what miles to the gallon
And
did
he,
you
and he
know
wasn't
will
going
be?
very fast
No.
either. So.
It was the fastest car here.
But you weren't stretching your car, so it
But
won't.
it was faster
It
than...
was well within its own
But
capabilities.
it was faster than everybody
You just
else's.
cheated.
You were cruising.
What is the miles per...
9.086.
9.1 miles to the gallon.
Yes.
James.
8.0.
Quite fast.
Go on. Is it? Go on.
6.7.
Preceded Alex Ferguson as manager of Manchester United.
Kenny Dalglish.
Was it Ron Atkinson? He's a local builder.
Did he
isn't
play Mr. Bean?
Sorry to interrupt, but I think Hammond really loves that Mustang. What is he doing?
In 1969, year I was born, which legend scored what was claimed as his 1,000th goal?
George Best.
Peel.
Pele.
You know the Ferrari F430 engine? What? You got a bit squirrely there.
Oh, I've had a crisis. Jiggle it.
I'm jiggling like a bugger.
But just now you can go down.
Oh, Jeremy!
I didn't mean
You
release
just
it all together.
dropped it through the bloody car!
Maybe the trick is to sneak up on them and do it quietly. Right, watch this. Right, got you, go! How the hell does it do that?
This lady was cross, but not as cross as the garage's owner.
Now, are y'all gay looking to see how long it takes to get beat up in a hick town?
I'm not gay, I'm married. I've got 3 children.
Oh, cock! Hey, loser! All right. Well done.
Why are you doing this?
Hang on a second, is that it?
Well, it's a Cessna 182.
James, it's pathetic. It looks like something a builder would leave behind.
It's not. Honestly, it's a good kite. This.
Kite!
Yeah.
Hammond, however, had more to worry about than the heat.
Oh! What the f is that? Oh, there's something in here squeaking at me. Oh. Oh, what is that? Oh, I can't stand that. I can't stand that. I've got to get out.
You wait till you see what happens to a house when it is presented with this moving at 400 RPM.
Was he going to surrender?
explodes, you'll be okay, but that's about it.
That's what it does. It just goes around doing this.
It's like a mechanical cat. Right, I'm not going to be beaten by a man in a giant condom walking across a muddy river.
Steady. And...
For God's sake! No! You're so unfunny. God above!
James had lost this challenge.